Happy New Week, everyone. This is Royce Odiar here with Everyday Praise. And for those who watch on a regular basis or from time to time, it's good to be here with you again. And the main reason I'm doing this recording this morning is because my goal right now, during the Steps to Christ reading challenge with Pastor David Asscherick, my goal is to be able to have some sort of a recording each day to go along with that reading challenge and to highlight some of the things that have been a blessing to me. And for those who are not familiar with the reading challenge, I encourage you to check it out. I put the links below. There's been 3 sessions so far, so this evening will be the official live session number 4, and that will be again at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. So just some of those details there. I'll probably stop repeating that after today, perhaps. But anyways, also Michelle and I, we're trying to go through the reading challenge together and to listen to the sessions together. And sometimes it's hard to watch it live because it's happening at 6 o'clock our time, which is kind of a challenging evening time. But they're usually up on YouTube by the next morning. And so that's what we've been doing this morning. We just watched and listened to session 3, and it was a blessing. So I want to share a couple things from the session 2, which was chapter 1 of Steps to Christ, and then a follow-up for chapter 2 that really connects with chapter 1. So a couple of the points that David mentioned that I'm going to highlight are that in chapter 1, you see that Satan's objective, his goal, is to cast a false picture of God. And the way he does this is by creating an inversion of reality. I thought that was a profound point, an awesome point. And the way he stresses this and highlights this is by contrasting the concept in chapter 1 of the fact that Christ or Satan portrays Christ as a severe judge. And then a couple pages later, we're told by Ellen White that Christ never needlessly uttered a severe word. So we see that Satan tries to invert reality and paint a picture of God which is utterly false, when in reality, Christ is sensitive, he's kind, he's gentle, and he strives with all his heart to build up and not to discourage or to beat down. Christ never, while on earth, needlessly spoke a severe word. To me, that was a pretty powerful contrast and real a way that puts God in the right light. The other thing that came up multiple times in chapter 1, and it's kind of the climax, it's kind of the grand point of chapter 1, is that every soul is precious. Jesus paid it all. Now, in fact, we read, I believe it's on page 14 of Steps to Christ, that the gift that was given to humanity was the gift of Jesus himself. Forever, Jesus's identity is tied to humanity. And there's more I'll say on that later. But for now, we'll just leave it there. So that means every soul is precious. And in chapter 2, which when we were listening to the recording this morning, I brought out this concept that this is my beloved son. Those words I don't believe are actually in chapter 2, but that's the promise that we as sinners in need of Christ are given. The assurance is that we are beloved. God loves each of us dearly. And so that reminds us that we are precious in God's sight. This is my beloved son, my beloved daughter, my beloved child. You are precious. God loves you. And in the life and person of Christ, in his ministry, in his baptism, in his death, you can be in him if you will receive his gift, if you will receive his offer. And that assurance is for you, that you are precious and that you are loved. That is an offer. That is a gift for all of humanity. May God richly bless each of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm going to try later this afternoon or evening to tune in with my reflections, the point, the person, the prayer, the practice, and the promise on chapter 2. I never did that for chapter 1, but I'm trying to do that devotional journaling experience, which is part of the reading challenge. So God bless each of you and have a wonderful rest of your day.